Right, everybody, welcome back here to Oulton Park, and it's the final race of the entire day here for the MG Car Club Race 2, round 4 of the championship for the MG Trophy Championship. Sponsored today by Mangaletzi. Big thank you to you guys for getting involved. Here we are. You can see the cars now. You're looking at them right now in the assembly area, about to get themselves out on track. The Oulton Park International Circuit. It's been quite a day today, hasn't it? It's been roasty toasty, and in race 1 it was a certain Mr. There it is on your screen, Adam Jackson, running away with things. 13-second lead in the end. So on your screen right now is the classifications from the race earlier today. Adam Jackson picking up the win, as you can see. Graham Ross in second, Mike Harris in third. All Class A drivers, of course. Now, a bit of bad news. Unfortunately, we don't believe Mike Harris is not going to start this race. Gearbox issues means he is going to be out. Sam Meagher finished in 4th place. Tyler Ballard was 5th. Vegas Campbell was 6th. Jack Woodcock was 7th. Paul Savage was 8th. Jack Chapman in 9th. He did actually finish in 7th place on track, but a 5-second time penalty dropped Chapman down to 9th place. Then James Blake in 10th. Robin Walker was 11th. John Donnelly 12th. Matthew Harvey 13th. Callum Moore 14th. Tony Wigley 15th. Mark Lavesey in 16th. As you can see, James Cole and Doug Cole out of race 1, had to come back into the pits. They both made it back to the pits. For James, he's going to be out, we believe. Unfortunately for Doug Cole, it's terminal, so he will not be lining up either. So no Mike Harris and no Doug Cole in this race. Now, Adam Jackson picking up a fantastic win, didn't he, earlier in the day. During our exclusive behind-the-scenes paddock walk, we did manage to grab a quick word with him, and here's what he had to say after, shall we say, running. Adam, let me see if I can grab a quick word of him. Adam, we didn't get a chance to catch up after the race. Can I come around the other way, actually? That was good timing, wasn't it? Sorry about that.
Yeah, unlucky for some.
I don't believe it. Well, if you're going to go so far out in front, you're going to have to talk to me. It looked quite straightforward, really, for you.
Yeah, I knew. I thought if I get on it, get a bit of a gap and control the gap, because I thought early in qualifying, I struggled later on in the session.
Yeah.
So if I get a bit of a gap, I can control it. I knew that Graham was going to be about similar pace. And yeah, for once it went to plan, which is unbelievable. I was just waiting for the disaster to happen, like it to set on fire like the year before last, or the damper to break. But yeah, no, we were good. All good.
No worries this time. Now look, Adam, we know what you race, obviously, but what's your everyday car?
Discovery. It's round the corner.
Is it?
Discovery, yeah, automatic, comfy automatic.
There you go. You're the complete opposite of this then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, the last time this was out was at Snetterton, which was September last year. That's the first time it's been out since then, so...
Well,
yeah, so we're pretty happy with that.
Have you done much work to it over? So it literally just turned up and win?
Yeah, I've literally just rolled it off the trail.
I bet everybody in here hates you right now, don't they?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's either fast or broke, I think, is this car. So.
Fast or broke. Good man. Thanks for talking. Well done again. So there you go. That was how we caught up with Adam Jackson after race 1. It was quite an interesting chat. Do go back and watch that broadcast as well. Our live behind the scenes paddock walk. We do it every single race meeting that we come to. We try and make this about the people as much as possible. We broadcast everything off one camera, so really for us it's about getting close, having a chat with people, finding out a little bit more about them, and of course interesting to find out what their everyday cars are as well. We know what they race in, but what do they drive around daily in? What is their daily driver? So we are live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and LinkedIn. If you are watching at Live Sport now on YouTube, the live chat is open. There is a link in the body of this broadcast which will take you straight there, so if you want to show a bit of support for a driver or a couple of drivers, and please do go back and check it all out, so they will see your comment. If you keep it clean, we can put it on screen as well. So who do we think is going to get the job done this time? Let's just the cars are now on track, by the way, everybody. They are just circulating around. It's the Oulton Park International, so it's the long circuit. So a reminder, that's how finishing race 1. They're going to line up like this: Adam Jackson on pole, Graham Ross in second, Sam Meagher in third, No Doug Cole, unfortunately, so that space will be empty. Tyler Ballard in 5th, Jack Woodcock is 6th, Fergus Campbell 7th, James Cole is 8th, Matthew Harvey 9th, Paul Savage in 10th, John Donnelly 11th, Jack Chapman is 12th, Robin Walker 13th, James Blake 14th, Cal Moore 15th, Tony Wigley 16th, and Mark Losey in 17th place. As we said, there's going to be no Mike Harris and no Doug Cole from this one. What a shame that is. Car's still going around. Let's just remind ourselves, shall we, of the calendar dates for the MG Trophy Championship. Of course, Brands Hatch last month. It was Graham Ross picking up a pair of wins there. Finished second in race 1 earlier today. Here we are today, 13th of May at Oulton Park. Next month, 10th and 11th of June, we go to Silverstone. It's MG Live. What a weekend that is going to be. More time as well to get closer and dig deep with the drivers then as well. 29th of July, we go to Cadwell Park, and we end the season with that double header for the 23rd and 24th at Snetterton. Traditional MG Car Club season finisher. The cars are just coming to line up now, as you can see on your screen. So it is going to be Jackson on pole, Graham Ross in second. Big margin in race 1, wasn't it? Oh, well over 10 seconds, the gap between the top two there. That was something of a surprise. So here we go, gearing up for this, race 2 of the MG Trophy Championship, sponsored by Mangaletzi. Live, right here, right now. It's going to be an absolute thriller. Tell us, who do you think is going to win? Tell us, where are you watching from as well? Are you at home? Are you at work? Are you overseas? If you are, tell us whereabouts overseas you are as well. We are broadcasting all over the world, and hello and welcome to all of our broadcast partners across the globe, certainly the MG car clubs that we're connected with, a lot of them over in Australia. G'day everyone. Not too sure what time it is over there now, so we're about to get things underway here. Green flag has waved at the back. Red lights are on, here we go. It's time to go racing. Race 2 for the MG Trophy Championship is go, go, go. Who's got the best start? It's a good start by Jackson again. In fact, it is going to be Jackson who's going to take the lead into turn 1. But look at Fergus Campbell, who's got up the inside of Tyler Ballard, and he slots himself into 3rd place, does he? I think Ballard's trying to hold the outside line, and Ballard's off. Tyler Ballard's off. He's managing to keep it going. He's going to rejoin on the track, but he took the dirt route there. That's that dust kicking up. It's Tyler Ballard who went off, and he's certainly lost a few places there. Oh, what a shame. That is Fergus Campbell, of course, had the inside line, went in. I just wonder if things got a little bit tight there, and Tyler Ballard running off track. Back on now, though, but big drama, big excitement. The opening corner here for the MG Trophy Championship. Now, that certainly means, doesn't it, that it's going to be a big race now on for Tyler Ballard. Let's hope there's no damage. There shouldn't be. He just did a little bit of off-road, and he might just be rattling around whilst he clears a bit of mud and dust and whatnot off the car. Well. What do you make of that, everybody? Comment below, tell us. We want to hear from you. MG Trophy, race 2. Race 2 of the day for the MG Trophy. It's actually round 4 of the championship, as we've already said. Well, Ballard, the big loser, really, in that opening stint there. Right at the end of this race 2, we are going to be down in Park Ferme to bring you immediate post-race reaction, so do not disappear. Park Ferme for that, so do stay around. We'll give you the best angle that we possibly can. Remember, we're doing it all off one camera. But if you do want to find out more about the MG Trophy Championship at any point, there is also a link in the body of this broadcast. It takes you straight through to the website. Do give it a click. Just wait for the cars to finish their first circulation of the Oulton Park International here, race 2 for the MG Trophy Championship. 20-minute race in total. What's the order going to be as they come over? Ballard started the race, then he has dropped down, and here we go. Car's now coming over. It is Jackson with a good lead, isn't it? So 1.144 over Ross. As we know, Ballard dropping down the order. How far did he drop down the order? I can just see him. He's gone through my picture now into turn 1 this time. So it's Jackson who leads, Ross in second, Fergus Campbell's in third. James Cole, what a start he's had. He's up to 4th. Meager drops down to 5th. So James Cole and Fergus Campbell both making up 3 places each, as does Mr. Savage as well. My word, Paul Savage He's made up 3 places on the start too, so he's now up to 6th place. Woodcock is 7th. Ballard drops down to 8th, loses 4 places at the start after going off the track at turn 1. Chapman makes up 2 places, he's now 9th. Harvey drops 2 to 10th. Blake makes up 2 to 11th. Donnelly drops 2 to 12th, all the 2s. Walker drops a place to 13th, and then Moore, Wigley and Livesey. Yeah, there you go. It was Tyler Ballard losing out big time on lap 1, but we know he's feisty. We know he's got plenty of pace. He's going to get straight back into this one, isn't he? Jackson with the 2:04.452. Can't really read anything into that as of yet, but we are underway. We are live here right now. Tell me as well, everybody, what is your everyday car? We asked the MG Trophy Championship drivers a little bit earlier in our paddock walk video. Do go back and watch that. We asked them, what is your everyday car? What is your everyday car? Comment below. We can see the comments. We want to hear from you. And what is the best thing about the MG Trophy Championship? We'd love to hear from you. Get involved, get in touch. If you're watching it live sport now on YouTube, do hit subscribe as well, because we've got a lot of more behind the scenes motorsport content to bring you over the course of the season. Next month, of course, we will be at Silverstone with the MG Car Club. We'll also be back here at Oulton Park for BMW Summerfest as well. A fun-filled, action-packed day that is surely going to be. Right, here we go. Lap 2 drawing to a close. What is the gap over the line this time? It's growing, isn't it? Jackson over the line, a 1:58.114. Growing out to 1.87. Things hotting up though here in Class B. As you can see, Campbell and James Cole going toe to toe. The day-glow orange of Campbell and the green of Cole. That matters because that's for first in Class B. At the minute, Jackson's your outright leader and first in Class A. And then Fergus Campbell is first in Class B. Of course, Tyler Ballard has made up a place then as well. He's got past Woodcock on that last lap. Now he's up to 3rd place in Class B. Winner in Class B earlier. Won a race in Class B at Brands Hatch last time out as well. So a few changes there. Jackson leads. Ross is 2nd. Campbell's 3rd. James Cole is 4th. Meager is 5th. Savage is 6th. Ballard is 7th. Woodcock is 8th. Drops a place at the expense. Drops a place due to Ballard getting past. Chapman is in 9th, Harvey's 10th. Walker makes up 2 places on that last lap. Wow. So Walker's up to 11th place, making up 2 places, gets past Blake. Moore makes up a place, moves into 13th place. Donnelly drops 2 down to 14th, and Wigley and Livesey stay 15th. And runners and riders here for the second race of the day for the MG Trophy Championship, sponsored by Mangaletzi, here live at Oulton Park. Don't forget, as soon as we will be getting ourselves down. And I just want to make sure we've got audio here. And we have, yes. So if you lost me for a second, we are back, I'm pleased to say. Race 2 for the MG Trophy Championship. Go, go, go here. Action-packed. We're doing it off on camera, so we're trying to give you the best possible look that we can. You're looking actually down at the final corner, just the other side of that sign there. That's Lodge Corner, and then they take the dip, as you can see on your screen, through Dearly onto the start-finish line. Here they come now, and look at the lead that Jackson is working out for himself. He's just done the fastest lap of 1:57.902. He's now 3 seconds ahead of Graham Ross in 2nd. Spoke to Jackson, you heard from him at the start of this show, and he said, didn't he, for me it either goes fast or it goes bust. And there's been a lot of change here because Sam Meagher's now got himself up into 3rd place. He's in Class A, but James Cole's got past Fergus Campbell. I wonder if something happened there, because Meagher's made up 2 places there. Campbell's lost 2 places. James Cole technically stays in 4th, but he's gained a place on Campbell, which is important because he's gained 1st place in Class B. So Campbell now leads. Cole leads Class B, Campbell's 2nd in Class B. Just wait for everybody else to come through. We've still got 13 minutes of this race. Long, long, long way to go yet. Jackson is in 1st place, a 1:57.902, fastest lap of the race so far. Graham Ross, by contrast, in 2nd, did a 1:59.077 on that last lap. Trails by 3 seconds at the minute. Further back down the field, doesn't seem to be a great deal going on. Let me just see where the battle is. Chapman. He's just 0.783 of a second behind Woodcock. We saw those two going toe-to-toe in race 1 as well, didn't he? Both Class B drivers there. Wigley is getting quite close to Donnelly as well, separated by just half a second. That's the battle for 14th place. I'll quickly just pop TSL on screen so you can see for yourself how things are currently going here right now. As you can see, 12.5 minutes off this race left to go. Not even at halfway stage yet. It's a long, long, long way to go whilst we wait for the cars to feed them their way back through again. So Jackson, can he make it a perfect weekend just as long as the car can hold on? He's in an MG ZR 190, as is Graham Ross and Sam Meagher behind. James Cole, Fergus Campbell, both in MG ZR 170s in their Class B, of course. So James Cole leads Class B, Jackson leads Class A. What's the gap this time? He's gone even quicker this time. Has Adam Jackson has done a 1:57.874. Graham Ross has just done his fastest lap of the race, but it is a 1:58.586, and it's 0.7 of a second slower than Jackson. The gap goes out to 3.7 seconds here. And Savage is on the move as well. Oh my word, he's going out the inside of James Cole into turn one, and does he make it stick? I think Cole might have a bit of a run at him. They are, if I believe correctly, in different classes they are, but right now, my word, I can tell you something. Mr. Savage, Paul Savage, is working his way through the field very nicely, and I think he's just got himself past James Colbert. We've got safety car. Safety car is out. Safety car, we have the safety car. And I'm not too sure why. So, what has happened out on track? I'm going to see if I can listen into the track commentators, see if they can tell us. It's certainly not down the start-finish straight, is it? I wonder if anything, hopefully nothing happened between Cole and Savage. They were almost side by side at one point. James Cole looked like he was passed by Savage, but then looked like he had a better run at him. As they were sort of heading down the avenue, Dentons and into Cascades. Well, the MG Trophy Championship. It's got a long, long history. Sort of really evolved in 1994 then. It sort of had a number of guises. 98 came the MGF Cup Championship, and the MGF Cup was replaced by the MGF Challenge Championship, and a year later the champ was opened to ZRs, and it's sort of just developed, hasn't it? The One Mate Championship, often the closest contestant developed. New talent. MG Trophy has been no exception. Several seasons have gone down to the wire. Past stars progressed to race in other championships, most notably Fiona Leggett and Jack Goff, who went on to compete in the BTCC. What about these drivers here? So, going through now the start-finish line, as you can see, Jackson has had his lead wiped out, of course. Graham Ross now behind him. They'll pick up behind the safety car. It is Chapman who's off the track somewhere. So Chapman is off the track. So Jack Chapman got a penalty in race one, didn't he? 5-second time penalty, dropping from 7th down to 9th on track, costing him valuable points in Class B. In fact, I think it cost him 3rd place, a podium spot in Class B as well. So unfortunately Chapman's off the track. So the runners and riders, let me pop it on screen for you so you can see for yourself. There it is right now as we go behind this safety car. 8.5 minutes to go. It's a shame, isn't it? So Jackson, fastest man out on track before the safety car came out comfortably as well. Did have a fairly solid lead, didn't he, at one point? That's now since been wiped out. But confirmation, that is your fastest lap of the race so far. 1:57.874 by Adam Jackson in the car number 79 in Class A. Race leader. Clock keeps going, of course, behind the safety car. We've got 8 minutes left to go, as you can see. We'll just keep TSL up for a moment, just whilst they make their way around, because otherwise there's not an awful lot to look at.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first safety car we've had today. The procedure is that if the safety car's coming in, it has to turn its line stop.
So, remarkably, I've just heard over the comms as well. We're just doing the MG Trophy and the MG Cup today, but we've had a number of other championships here as well. And just to let you know how clean everything has been. The Midget Sprite Challenge are also here. Odysseus CC Gold Arts Magnificent 7s are here, and the Cockshoot Cup are here as well. This is the final race of the day. This is actually the first safety car we've had all day across all championships, which is quite remarkable. We've had a couple of red flags, but by and large the racing has been pretty good, I have to say. A bit of a coordinator's dream, really, with not too many incidents. We did catch up with Peter McWaters a little bit earlier as well, the man who really runs the MG Trophy Championship, and he said, yeah, it was a good race, but in his own words, it was a bit not boring. I want to say boring because it's never boring, is it? But uneventful, shall we say? Right, we've got 6.5 minutes of this race left to go. We are under safety car conditions right now. We'll follow the cars as they come around. I'm just waiting to hear on the circuit comms whether the safety car lights have gone off or whether they're going to stay on. Let's hope. It's Jack Chapman who is off the circuit somewhere in Class B's MGZR 170. So we are going to have, as you can see on your screen, another lap behind the safety car. So this is going to really dig into more time. We're on the Oulton Park International Circuit, so it's not like we're on the national one where you can get around pretty quick. You've got to go all the way around, and we've got 6 minutes left on the clock. So it could take a while. Do get in touch with us as well. The live chat is open at Live Sport now. I'd love to hear it from you. Please do comment below. So we're only going to have, once we do go racing again, if the safety car comes in this lap, we'll only have about 2 laps left of racing action. Right at the end, don't disappear, because we are going to go get ourselves into Parc Fermé. We'll catch up with the drivers. And that could be great, because that's going to give Graham Ross a chance, isn't it, to leapfrog Jackson. Then you've only got to hold on really for sort of a lap and a half or so. The battle between James Cole and Fergus Campbell for Class B honours, that is going to be an absolute cracker as well. As you can see, Tyler Ballard has managed to work his way back up again too. Opening lap drama for Tyler Ballard. Fergus Campbell alongside him. On the inside he was Tyler Ballard. And if he just ran wide or there might have been a little tap or something, but he went wide, went onto the dirt, lost control, lost all momentum, dropped down, lost 4 places, I think, at the end of lap 1. He's worked his way back up though. He's currently 3rd place in Class B, yet to finish off the podium this season in Class B, Tyler Ballard. I'm just hearing someone's coming into the pits actually as well, so let's have a look. Oh, and that is Jack Chapman. So that is your man who, the reason why we had the safety car. So he's managed to get back under his own steam, so that is a good sign. Surely we will be going racing then at the end of this lap. 4 minutes left on the clock. That is all. So surely the safety car lights are off now. So I am hearing the safety car will be in at the end of this lap. How good is that? We're going to get a two lap race here to finish the day at Oulton Park. First time I've seen the safety car today all day. It's come right at the end. We are about to go racing again. So we can't be too far away. We've got 3 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock. We're going to have 2 lap shootout basically. So here we go. It's go. It's a 2 lap shootout to end the final race of the day for the MG Trophy Championship. Here we go. What can Graham Ross do? Here they come now. Not a great deal, because Jackson has managed to get himself a bit of a lead at the minute and comfortably leads. Everybody, I suppose, behind the safety cars and rolling starts a little bit harder to get going, but I can tell you something, somebody is absolutely flying through there. Now, it might be James Blake. He's got himself up a position. Moore has moved up as well. They've been going quite tough, so this is what we like to see. 2.5 minutes to go. It's all drama, it's all action here at Oulton Park. Go. 2 lap shootout. We're right at the end of this race. That's how it looks. as we resume. Jackson leads, Ross in second, Meagher is third, Savage is fourth, Cole is fifth, Campbell is sixth, Ballard is seventh, Woodcock is eighth, Harvey's ninth, Blake is 10th, Moore is 11th, Walker is 12th, Donnelly is 13th, Wigley is 14th, Loves is 15th, Chapman in the pits, as we saw. He's the reason why we had that safety car out of the race. So here we go. The car's just making her way down Knickerbrook now. Not too long to go before we see them back in shot. Let's go and bring it back. We're about to start the last lap. Got 1.5 minutes left on the clock. That is all. There will be time for one more lap, the final lap of the race. Jackson has put in a 1:57.874. That remains the fastest lap of the race. In fact, only 2 drivers have gone under 2 minutes. Of course, it is Jackson and Graham Ross. So here we go. Is there going to be change? It's all to play for in Class B as well. James Cole, Fergus Campbell, Tyler Ballard, all three of them will fancy it, won't they? And we're about to start the last lap. Jackson has a comfortable lead of 1.436 seconds. Meagher's comfortably in third place. We're now on the last lap of this race. Has there been anything that's changed between Cole, Campbell and Ballard? No, there hasn't. That's how they look in Class B. Cole, Campbell, Ballard, 1, 2, 3, Class B. Jackson, Ross and Meagher in Class A. Oh, excuse me, just had to sneeze. Well, here we go, final lap of the race. We've got 30 seconds left on the clock. Checkered flag will fall once the racing ends here. Don't disappear at the end, because we will get ourselves down to Parc Fermé. Who is going to win this race? It's looking good for Adam Jackson to make it a double bubble pair of wins here this afternoon. Graham Ross currently in second. Sam Meagher, it'd be good to speak to Sam Meagher actually. James Cole would be good to speak to as well after retiring from race 1. We did catch up with him a little bit earlier as well during that paddock walk. Do go back and watch it. Wasn't sure if he'd be able to get the car out. Well, he has, and at the minute he's going to pick up a class win if he can hold on against Fergus Campbell and Tyler Ballard on the final lap of this race. So the clock runs down to 0. Checkered flag will be out. Next time you see the cars on your screen, they'll be taking the checkered flag, and that will be the final order. So Adam Jackson, I'm hearing from the circuit comms, going to be a great day for him. He's going to pick up the win. Any second now, checkered flag will be coming out. Just keep it on the tarmac, Mr. Jackson. That's all you've got to do. Through the final corner, through Dealey, and it is Adam Jackson who makes it a pair of wins here. What a day it has been for Adam Jackson. He wasn't at Brands Hatch. In fact, he hasn't had the car out a great deal, not done a lot of work with it either. Turns up, goes and wins a pair of races. He did say a little bit earlier, it's fast or it's broke. Well, it's fast today. Congratulations, James Cole as well. He takes Class B honours. Wasn't even sure he was going to be out on track. Fergus Campbell comes home in 6th place, second in Class B. Ballard taking the 3rd podium spot in Class B, yet to finish off the podium this season. Tyler Ballard Jackson is your overall winner, Class A winner. Graham Ross comes home in 2nd and 2nd in Class A. And Sam Meagher comes home in 3rd and 3rd in Class A. A shout out as well, by the way. We've got to give a shout out to Mr. Savage, who finishes in 4th place. What an exciting, what a very tense race he had. We're going to get ourselves down to Parc Fermé for your live driver reaction. Here's TSL whilst we make our way down.
at Oulton Park on Saturday the 27th of May. This is Nick Wood signing out from Knickerbrook. It's been a brilliant day. Thank you all so much.
Right, everybody, welcome down. Let's take TSL down, shall we? Here we are in Parc Fermé now. I just want to grab a quick word with Adam Jackson if we can. Again, doesn't like the camera, but let's do it anyway. Then we'll grab James Cole for a very quick word if we can. These two drivers. We'll grab James very shortly, but we've got to speak to, of course, your two-time Oulton Park race winner here today, Adam Jackson. You had it in control and then the safety car came out, and then anything can happen on a restart, can't it? But you held it together.
Yeah, that's the first time I've done that in the trophy, to run the front of the safety car. So I was thinking, Graham's well experienced. I thought he's going to get the jump on me here, but I thought I'll leave it till the last corner, get it straight, and just nail it. And yeah, I managed to get a bit of a gap, and then I just concentrated on doing laps. In fact, I was concentrating that much I missed the chicken flash.
You said to us earlier when we chatted, you said with the car it's either fast or it's broke. Well, it's certainly been fast today, hasn't it? Tell us how you feel after picking up a pair of wins.
Yeah, it's just been a relaxed day, and that's just crazy. We never have a relaxed day. Normally something's going wrong, but yeah, it's been a good all round. Shame we couldn't get dug out in that second race, but yeah, it's been great.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Fantastic stuff there. So chilled out, isn't he? So relaxed. Let's grab James Cole a second, or James. Now we spoke a little bit. Sorry, mate. Yeah, do you want to? Let's go by your car, because we caught up with James a little bit earlier, and the car wasn't in the best of conditions. We weren't even sure you were going to get out, and then you've turned out on just one Class B.
If you was to go in my garage an hour ago, this engine was in about 1 million bits. I don't really know what's just happened, but
isn't that the beauty of racing, though?
Oh,
right?
brilliant! This paddock, I tell you what, I'm going to get a little emotional now, but this paddock is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam Jackson's mechanic, Adrian Ray,
Yeah.
known him for God knows how long, and as soon as we came in after qualifying, or after the first race, sorry, he was like, right, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't know. I'm and an hour, and he's like, all right, we'll do it. I started it 10 minutes before the call.
No.
Sat in collecting area.
You're joking.
I won last year at Donington, but this, mega.
This is the one.
Yep.
You've earned that trophy, mate. You really have.
Mega. Thank
I
you
can
very
see
much.
it in your face. Well, go celebrate. Well done, mate. Really, really happy for you. Really happy. Well done. Right, very emotional James Cole, and understandably so as well. Let's keep going on and have a quick word with Mr. Donnelly here, actually, because he was flying. How we doing, guys? All right? Quick word, actually. At a restart, you were flying, weren't you?
just a little bit, yeah. Not too bad, yeah.
How was
Quite
it
tired after that, yeah.
Yeah, is it difficult? A safety car comes out, of course, such a long circuit round here at Oulton Park International. Are you looking at it thinking, oh no, do we have to go around for another time behind the safety car? You just want to get going, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, why would I want to stop? I love this.
Yeah, exactly. Happy with your weekend? Well, your day's work.
Race one was great. I had a little bit of issue with the brakes on this one, so a little bit unsettling, just pulling the car left a little bit, so trying to get the right lines and get in there was a bit hard, so yeah, had to lay off a little bit.
Be ready for Silverstone next time.
Absolutely.
Nice one, Tom, man. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. We'll just work our way through a little bit. Let's have a quick chat with the gentlemen down here, Mr. Harvey and Blake as well. Guys, Safety car could certainly throw things up, can't it? And you just never know what's going to happen on a restart, but everybody was pretty clean.
Yeah, it was not too bad actually. Yeah, I think we all got going fairly all right, and yeah, helped me catch up the little group in front of me, and I tried to keep with them towards the end. And it's just a shame I had a good gap over James, but that all got eradicated. But yeah, finished where we were before the safety car, so
yeah.
good.
James, you're a man on the move. At times, time I kept looking at TSL. There's a little green arrow by your name.
Yeah. Well, I had people in front, me behind. I was trying to hold on to the tail of Matt because he's a bit speedy. So if I can catch Matt, then that'll be a good result. But yeah, I had a couple of the guys behind me. They weren't letting me get away with it. So yeah, chased me to the last lap. Yeah, that was just enough laps for me. Yeah, hot day. So James back the safety car. But yeah, I think that all had enough good racing today. So yeah, let's just get home in one piece.
That's it. Certainly are. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. I'm sorry. Let's just get ourselves over here. A quick chat here, shall we? How's that? Enjoy that one?
Yeah, first time out, first race ever. So yeah, had a bit of a bad quali, so we ended up on the back row, both things, and struggled to keep up with these guys. So
yeah, but
experience and everything else, but yeah, it's hot out there as well.
A bit of a steep learning curve, isn't it?
Here's the trophy.
Well, tell us about your experience with the trophy then today here at Oulton.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, say first race. It's been interesting. It's been an experience.
Coming back?
Yeah, I'll be at Silverstone in a month hopefully, and
good man.
The next two, I'll need a bit of practice in between, I think, though.
It comes. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. Good to see Mr. Livesey their first ever race as well. It's been an emotional day for a number of drivers, hasn't it? And none more so than James Cole. You could see it in his eyes. I think if the camera wasn't there, he might well have burst into tears. Class B winner James Cole, of course. But Adam Jackson picking up a pair of outright wins and Class A wins for the MG Trophy Championship. What a day we have had here at Oulton Park. It's been an absolute corker, hasn't it? The sun has shined, but don't forget, next month we've got MG Live at Silverstone. That's the 10th and 11th. If you do want to find out more, book tickets, head over to MG Trophy Championship. There's a link in the body of this broadcast to take you straight through to the website. Give it a click. That's it from us here. We're Live Sport Now. I've been your commentator, Ian Waterhouse, throughout the course of today. Thank you for watching, and of course, everyone, as we always say, until next time, drive safely. Thank you.
We're skanking the rave. Run with coke, no shanks in the rave. No shanks in the rave. Shots to the back, roll the ears when I jump on the track. Shots to the back, roll the ears when I jump on the London, New York, LA, Paris, Kingston, Harlem, Brooklyn, Atlanta, London, New York, LA, Paris, Kingston, Harlem, Berlin, yes!
To win, so it's a draw the game.